Hey Deja, nice to see you. Thank you for making it. I was just I was just gonna do some drawing. I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to get the stream, like trying to see it on my end so that I can follow along chat. Cause where I have the camera is, I'm like I have trouble reading. Oh, thank you. Yep, it is it's getting cooler and I love it. I'm so excited for that. Um okay, let me just make sure that come on, chat. Okay, there it is. Actually, yeah, it was over here and I didn't even see it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I went with your pick. Ta-da. Oh no, I'm not reaching for you. But they have little cats on them and pumpkins. But did you have any drawing requests, art requests, or anything of the like? I have my very autumnal notebook. I have my autumn candle, ice cream float, and oh no! I am so sorry to hear that. That definitely sounds like it was an unpleasant experience. Yeah, but I have this notebook with it has like a moth on it, and then it has these papers that these papers. It has like the paper inside like purposely distressed. So I love that. I gotta like rip some stuff out, I think. But and then also I made myself a cup of tea. It's very hot, so actually I'll put it down because it literally hurts my hand. Um but let me see. Maybe I can pull these papers out. Or maybe I'll have to cut them out. Maybe I'll cut them out. But oh, I don't know how old it is. I think it's just made with like recycled paper. And it's just made to look old, but it's not actually old. But if you have any drawing requests, let me know. Or I guess song requests. That's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm doing one or the other, or perhaps both, or maybe neither. And we're just chatting. I'm okay with that too. Oh, I can draw. I draw the best stuff like from inside my head. I just kind of like, I like drawing eyes. I like drawing faces. I like drawing people a lot. I like drawing animals, like weird animals that I make up. Like so it might have like antlers, but then it also has like jaguar feet or something like that. Like I love making like odd creations. Um I also like just kind of seeing what comes out when I draw and just like seeing what happens. um Let me see. I guess I'll just start with like drawing an eye. And I used to be very inspired by like anime and things, but well, when I draw eyes, they kind of still are. But I've been trying to branch out a little bit more and like explore the concepts of like surrealism. And so like in surrealism, you kind of want to learn how to draw realism, like as it is. So I need to develop that talent. I don't really have a preference. I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen. It's not. I don't know. Like I like anime, but I didn't like that one. Um, I like Chainsaw Man though, and I like. Hi Jackson, nice to see you. Thanks for making it here. Um, I like My Hero Academia. I liked. Uh, I forgot what it was called. The movie that just came out, and I'm really excited for the second season of Chainsaw Man. I love Naruto. Naruto is my favorite anime. And then I saw some of Bleach. I think I love knowing Bleach for some of the references. I personally didn't get super into it even though I did watch the whole thing. So The Promised Neverland I liked, but I want to watch or I want to read the manga instead. Shut little kid. I don't know who that is. Um Unless you're just telling me to stop talking, in which case I am not a child. But do I care? Life was so much simpler when I was a child. Yeah, I didn't watch that one either. I've seen a good amount of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Kai and or did I watch I think I watched GT instead of Kai. And then okay. Uh all right. I'm trying to think what other animes. Well, I used to like shojo and slice of life animes and sports animes a lot. Like I was really obsessed with Haikyuu. But then I kind of moved into the like seinen animes. Um but I'm like now I'm struggling to remember all of it because it's like I've literally seen so many random animes that just nobody has heard of. Soul Eater was good. I loved Soul Eater. I wouldn't say that was a random one, but it was just one that I really enjoyed. And that I have started rewatching. Um, I don't know. Like Black Clover. I started Black Clover. I never finished it though. I intended to, but Naruto Shippuden, um, they're still my favorites at the moment. He is a really interesting character because of like his OCD like tendencies to me. Um, but a sharpshooter, like that is something a team is always going to need. I have seen One Piece. I haven't finished it, but I am on my way. I'm on my way to, well, it's not over, but I'm on my way to being caught up in One Piece. Like right now where I'm at is like right where he got to like the town on the elephant. And the town that's very Japanese inspired on the elephant. Yeah, Zoe. And then and I was obsessed with One Piece for a while. My favorite character is probably Robin. Between Robin and honestly, I like all of the characters for different reasons. I think Frankie gets kind of annoying, but he's still an interesting character. But probably like between Luffy and Robin, those are my favorite characters. Law, yeah, a lot of people like him too. He's very level-headed. I think the Big Mom arc was really interesting. I think now my favorite fight in One Piece, let me think. It was probably the one where Luffy was fighting that donut guy. That like donut snake man. I forgot his name, but there's so many characters in One Piece. It is like almost impossible to remember everyone. I That is my opinion. That is my opinion. Um when I was little, I was obsessed with Sonic X. I don't know if that really counts as an anime, but I mean it's very anime style. But I was obsessed with Sonic X. I think I still remember the theme song. Um and then Tengotsu Daimakyo, which was on Hulu, and I don't know if we're ever getting a second season of that, but that one was amazing. I love that one so much, but I don't know if it got enough press. Oh, World Trigger. World Trigger was my jam. It was one of my favorite animes, and I really need to do a rewatch of it cuz like the way the pacing was with the art studio that was handling it, it was messy. And because of how messy it was, it kind of ruined the continuity and like the likelihood for remembering like what was going on in the anime. Um but yeah, Yuga Yuga's just like he's just a character. Um but yeah, those are basically all the animes that I'm like super that I'm still interested in that I can recall at the moment. I used to have like a manga collection and everything, but I sold it because I just found that it was taking up so much space, and then I felt so much pressure to keep buying the manga, and like at the time I just couldn't afford it, I'll be honest. And so I just went and sold the collection because I realized that I needed to try and invest my money in other things. So that was my reasoning. But in retrospect, I regret it, and I wish I had of I have kept it, because I had like My Hero up to volume 31, and then I had World Trigger up to like volume, bruh, I was all the way up to like season 3, like in the manga, but at the time only like season 2 was out, and then they had that massive filler, which it wasn't actually that bad, but it's just like when you're reading the manga and then you're waiting to see how the manga's interpreted in the anime, that's just a whole other thing. Like it makes you like it kind of makes you annoyed at the filler, at least in my opinion. Favorite Naruto character? It's Naruto. I like that he grows as a person, and even though he's an idiot through and through, but he grows emotionally throughout the process of the show. All right, bye Jackson, but thanks for being here. Um, but yeah, Naruto or well, I'm trying to see because okay, honestly, and not in a genuine way, but like Orochimaru. Orochimaru is such an interesting character in the most terrible way. Like I would never want to meet him in person, obviously, but he's just I don't know. It's just you don't see he is such a unique nuance to him. Like I named one of my pets after him. I named my pet Maru. Like I have a ball python, and so I named him Maru after Orochimaru. Like Orochimaru is his full name. Which Orochi means snake in Japanese, and so ha ha ha. I don't know. It's a little. Well, anyway, here's the eye I drew. And then I'm gonna try and draw like a whole thing. I don't know, man. Hinata is a great character too. I love Hinata. Maybe I'll just draw something kind of goofy to warm up. Yeah. Oh, I'm like so quiet now because I'm like trying to focus so hard on this dumb doodle. Cause like I'm not like I get really quiet when I draw. Like, I don't know. Multitasking can be difficult, I think. Oh, future never end. Huh. Never heard of that one. One that I've been kind of interested in trying to see though is The Summer Hikaru Died. That one I'm intrigued by. I don't really even know what to make of it. I didn't even read the synopsis of it. It just looked like the cover art I saw was really interesting to me. Oh wow, Kelly Rowland's in it? T. Alrighty. I think I'm drawing something. He kind of looks like a turtle man. I don't know. In winter clothes. Maybe I'll draw something sharp next. It's been a little while since I've like sat down and drawn, you know? Like I used to draw so much in high school, and but some of that was also because like I just needed something to do while like the teachers were talking. Adding little dots and adding a cuff. And yeah, it's a cute little dude. Can you see it? Now, I'm gonna try and draw something like kind of sharp. Me? And I guess the unfortunate thing is you can't really see what I'm drawing while I'm drawing it. I don't know if which is better. Like just seeing me or seeing the sketchbook. It does kind of remind me of Ponyo. I my favorite Studio Ghibli movie was The Secret World of Arrietty for a while, and then um, from Up on Poppy Hill. I like those two a lot. I think I still have the DVD of those two. Yeah, the only thing about trying to do like drawing on a stream is that it does take a little bit of time. So, I mean, as long as you guys are willing to wait for me, then I think we can make this work. Maybe be a regular thing. But if this is kind of boring for you, like, I don't know, should I do something else? I'm still trying to kind of get in the hang of how I stream and what things I do, because like I'll just do something different every time. I've heard of Howl's Moving Castle. I never actually got to see it. I've seen My Neighbor Totoro though. But I hear it's a classic, so I probably should make space for it. Or, the other thing is I could just show you a bunch of my old drawings. But a lot of them were like really like fan arty, so I don't know. That's probably not your vibe. um and I honestly I would need to probably like pick out my favorites ahead of time, I think. Cuz it would take me like forever to go through that closet that has all my old art in it. But like I started drawing when I was like 11. Um like I remember that like I was inspired. I was inspired. So I don't know if anyone remembers when Phineas and Ferb had that episode where it was like they went all around the world, and then there was one where they were in Japan and they were singing anime, like it not singing anime, like the characters were drawn in an anime like style and they were singing. It was anyway, for some reason that inspired me to start drawing again. Cuz I had like quit when I was 9 cuz I wasn't happy with how I was drawing, and I was like, "No, don't give up. Just keep trying." And I kept trying, and I don't know. I like some of the stuff I come up with. Yeah, and they rebooted Phineas and Ferb, and I thought it wasn't bad. Like I know the creators had tried a couple different shows in between to see, you know, to like kind of spread their creative wings, so to speak. But, Phineas and Ferb is just it's a show all of its own. Like it's special. It's special. I don't know what this thing is, but it feels interesting. It feels interesting to me. I don't have a whole lot of time for each drawing, I feel like. So I feel like this is the thing about trying to like mix art and media. I feel like is that art usually takes time, and it usually takes a certain mindset. So it's difficult for it to be readily observed without like it's a scorpion. It does look very scorpion-y. um but but yeah, so like cuz I feel like I could just like doodle more so than like draw. I don't know. Let me see. Let me keep trying. Cuz some of my like sharper pieces that I've made, like they require a certain depth of emotion for me, and then also like definitely time. Um like it's really difficult for me to just like if I'm not, you can tell what mood I'm in based on how I draw. And I think that's okay. But I guess how often would you guys want to see a stream? Like, cause I've considered doing that like trend where people stream like every day for a month just to see what happens. Would you be interested if I did that? Cause like I feel like so many people when they stream, they just like when they just okay, I'll draw a pumpkin. Um that so many people like when they stream, like they're not even doing anything, which is perfectly fine. I'm wondering like, can I do that? Can I just be like, I'm just gonna lay in bed and go on stream and talk to people. Talk to my followers, my friendies. I don't know. Would you guys still watch even if I wasn't doing anything? There, I drew a pumpkin. Oopsie. Mm-hmm. Pumpkin. Nice. Well, maybe I'll try that for. I mean, I guess there's no better day to start than today. But if I did that, should I start tomorrow or should I give myself time to prepare and wait until November? I don't know. I'll think on it. I will think on it because also I have a lot of things going on in my personal life that might interfere with my ability. And I don't want to, commit to say something that I can't really commit to. Or that later, like, things try and, happen or I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't even drink my tea. It's probably cooler by now. Okay, I'll put that in my notebook. November stream daily. And maybe I'll just do like 10 minutes or something each day. And maybe just like if it happens to get longer, it gets longer. But like I commit to 10 minutes. So yeah, that sounds interesting to me. That sounds like an interesting concept and maybe a good way for the channel to grow a little bit. I mean, I'm so thankful and appreciative of everyone who's here and just subscribe to my channel, like, period, because I really thought that when I put things on the internet, like, literally nobody would care. And there's people who've like literally said nobody cares, but I think that's I think the thing is that there's always someone out there who does care, because like I've not to sound judgmental, but like I've seen some channels out there and it's literally just like a piece of bread falling over, like okay. Like that's one for the archives, because you don't often see that. That is true. Anyway, I think that will be all for tonight because I need to get dinner ready. I think my husband's about to come home soon. But thank you so much for being here, and I am going to try and make these streams at least a weekly thing if they are not daily within like between like this month and next month. But yeah, so I will see you in the next video, and I am planning to have one come out on Saturday. Just got to make sure that that's it's all precise, and it's like it feels like it's been forever since I posted, and I'm so mad about it, but I just really need to get it in gear. That's it. But anyway, love y'all, and I will see you in the next stream or the next video.